We go on with where we were last review with the Porsche 911, because it was so brilliant and so full of engineering. It hadn't got a soul. I couldn't love it. I couldn't find the beauty in it. It was so perfect that you couldn't have a laugh because it was so brutal. The four-wheel drive system didn't allow you to drift, and when you did occasionally get good slide, you were on the limit of grip, so you couldn't drift. Happily, however, I found a solution for the 911. Welcome to the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Aston is built for passion. And this is the interior. Unlike a 911, it isn't German, it isn't just all toys, it's just a nice interior with nice dials on the dashboard. But you don't see that, because before you see it, you see the exterior. God, it's good looking. God, it is beautiful, this thing. The noise it makes is brilliant too. I mean, it comes from a 4.3 litre V8. That's 380 horsepower, and you might be thinking now, oh, that's 100 less than the Porsche. Yes, it is. So be it. Because this is just as good as a road car, and 100 times better as a track car, because it hasn't got a four-wheel drive system and an aggressive V8. It does allow you to slide, and it does that just fine. I remember reviewing the 911, and I was comparing it with a video game that is too aggressive, too realistic. This is the complete opposite. This is so much fun when you are driving it, and so much more forgiving when you make a mistake. This is Aston's sports car, so the 380 horsepower engine isn't exactly bad. You get from 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. Top speed 186. This is fabulous as a road car. I mean, you've got a bigger boot because the engine is in the normal place in the front. You have 2 seats, but then in the 911 Turbo, the back seats are rubbish, so not really back seats at all. And the interior is just more beautiful, as is the actual exterior. Look at this car. I mean, I remember that I put this next to the Alfa Romeo 8C a couple of weeks ago, when I lined up the most beautiful cars next to the Alfa. So this is quite a beautiful car, this. But unlike the Alfa, this drives as well. I mean, about the looks is that it is DB9 features in it, but the shape of the body, I mean, look at it, it's fatter, more muscly, sportier, it's smaller as well, and unlike unlike a DB9 which has a V12, so it is more for the long cruisers, this has a V8, so it's more aggressive, it's more sporty like this. Yes, look at that. But the Porsche was so good because it was a road and a track car. So how does this stack up? Well, as we've seen on the road, it is quite good at going mental, but obviously you don't really know that because before you have been on a track, which we have been before as well. Maybe you recognize this if you have seen the reviews of the SLR, McLaren and the Alfa Romeo 8C. It's better as a track car, really. Oh god! I will explain. Oh no! Ha! I've been caught on a racetrack. Well, then we set off again in a wave of exhaust noise. This isn't the real noise, obviously. In reality, it's much better than this, but come on. So now I've got no cops behind me. Can really open the taps a bit. Fancy a proper drive. You see, the best thing about this car, better than the Porsche, is the badge. I mean, that Aston badge is telling that you haven't gone for the end of the technology. You haven't gone for cheap cars. You have gone for an Aston, which is something very, very special. This V8 Vantage is the first V8 Vantage that is a sports car. I mean, the old V8 Vantages were luxury, very powerful muscle cars, in fact. Because you had a very powerful engine, a very heavy car, and it was still very fast. This is light. And look at this! You couldn't do that in the 911. You really couldn't. I tried one drift and it was hopeless. And I didn't say once that I loved it. And this, you know, I love it. I love it with all of my heart. Not with my brain. With my brain, I would go for the Porsche. But with my heart, I would certainly go for the Aston. I mean, from the badge to the looks, to the sound, and then in the final, to the speed and the handling. I mean, and the stylish interior. I mean, it's taken straight away from the DB9, and it's just a two-seater replica, but has a manual gearbox as well. But I absolutely love this car. I adore it.